Snapchat Get Ready With Me with you guys. I haven't filmed a Get Ready With Me in a little while. And I do have a couple of new products to film with. Not anything too crazy, but I do want to do another look with the Odens Freja Diva palette because I've only done a first impressions on this. So we're just going to put my hair back and start getting ready because I'm just going to see my boyfriend today. It is a really, really hot day today. It's 90 degrees today, so I'm just wearing like a chill cotton t-shirt and denim shorts because it is really hot. So we're gonna play with this guy again. I have been absolutely loving this palette. I've used it quite a bit since I filmed my first impressions because I wanted to test out all of the shades, and so far I love it. It's beautiful. So I'm gonna do a pretty simple look today. I'm just gonna use like these two shades in the crease. So we're just gonna start with this like more cooler toned brown. I really cannot read what the shades are called. Thanquila. I'm not gonna butcher them, but I did just get this really cute mirror from Colourpop, which was part of the Cherry collection, so I'm gonna use that to do my makeup today. I always get so many compliments on when I use the Barbie mirror in videos. So I literally adore these mirrors from Colourpop. They are just the perfect size to do your makeup. So I'm gonna use this because it's adorable, and it really, I know a lot of people like don't think that the little mirrors were like big enough for them, but I think that these are perfect because it's like just as small as my other mirror I would use, like the magnifying mirror, but now I've been kind of obsessed with these. I mean, I used that mirror for like a good year, and now I still use the big one to do my face makeup and everything, but when I do my eye makeup, I do like having a smaller mirror just so I can, you know, see how to blend my eyeshadow better. So gonna take that. And also because I'm blind, because I have been wearing contacts since I was like in 5th grade. So I've been wearing contacts for a pretty long time at this point, probably like 20 years, which is like kind of nuts, but yeah. 5th grade, I was like 10, probably. What age are you in 10th grade? I mean 10th grade, 5th grade. I think it's like 12, maybe? Yeah, maybe 11. 10 to 12, I would say. Because when you hit high school, you're like 13. So I had to be like maybe 10. And then 6th would be 11. 7th would be 12. So maybe I was even younger. I don't really know. I am so bad with this stuff now. Like, so bad. But yeah, you get what I mean. I've been wearing them for a long time. So these mattes from Odens like just blend so smoothly, and I've been absolutely loving their formula. Like, they have become one of my favorite formulas in the past year. I freaking love this formula. This and Odens Nabla are like my two favorite formulas I've tried this year because they're both new formulas to me. And I really have been loving the Moira palette too, but I've been using this one a little bit more because there's more shimmers in this palette. So now I'm going to go into the other shade, which is called Bon. At least this one's pretty easy to pronounce. And I'm just going to throw that in my defining area. I wanted to do a live this week, but just too many things have been going on this week, so I kind of haven't been like mentally prepared to do lives lately. Like sometimes my anxiety just, you know, prevents me from doing lives, and I feel like with just filming videos, it's a little bit easier to, you know, just, if I don't want to throw up a video, I can just stop filming it, but 99% of the time I don't do that. But it's a little bit easier just to film a video because you have control over if you want to stop filming or not, rather than doing a live, because if like I start getting nervous or something happens, like I have to just end it, and then I feel really bad about like not coming back. So yeah. So I'm just gonna finish blending that out. I don't know if I want to do an outer corner shade today. I'm kind of feeling hella lazy with my makeup today, just again because it's so hot out. But I think I'm just going to do a lid shade all over the lid. So I'm just going to put on my NYX pigment primer, and I'll be right back. Okay, and then for the lid shade, I was going to use like this really sparkly color, but I don't know. I think, yeah, why not? Let's just use it, because I haven't used this one yet all over my lid. It is a little bit harder to pick up because it's kind of more of like a very glittery like sheer shade, but let's see. I've been loving these kind of shades in this palette because they're just so beautiful. Ooh, yes, that's like exactly what I want. I wanted something like super sparkly and light all over the lid, and that is really stunning actually. That's so pretty. Oh my god, I love this damn palette. Like, you would think that like the more glittery shades wouldn't really have that much pigment to them because this is a sheer shade, but it's so sparkly that it's like so pretty. Holy bejesus, that's pretty. I really don't know why I didn't try their formula earlier. Like, so many people rave about their formula, but it's just because, you know, I didn't want to overwhelm myself with so many palettes this year. And then meanwhile, I think I've picked up 15 palettes this year. But I have decluttered quite a few. And again, YOLO. Like, if I don't try these formulas now, when am I going to try them? When I'm older? Probably not. So, I want to try these formulas when I still can, you know? That's how you have to think as, like, a older makeup lover. Like, if I was younger, it wouldn't matter, but, like, since I'm an older makeup lover, like, I didn't start collecting makeup until, like, I was 26, 27. I want to start, like, still use these formulas when I can, you know what I mean? So, yeah. That is a stunning shade, though. Like, holy crap, so pretty. Does take quite a bit of building, though. But once it's built up, it's really gorgeous. Okay, that's beautiful. So now I'm just going to apply my brow bone highlight, and that's pretty much it for the eyes right now. I know, really basic, but sometimes, like, when it's really hot out, like, I just do really light eye makeup. Like, I'm still using eyeshadow. Like, is it just me, or does it annoy you, like, when bigger YouTubers, like, just throw a bronzer in their crease and that's it? I don't know. It's like you have so much makeup. It's like, I don't know. I understand they can't always wear makeup. I totally understand that. But it's like when you wear makeup, like, I don't know. Like, use, like, eyeshadow. I don't know why it annoys me so much, but it just does. But whatever. I used to do that, and I was like, I don't know why I did that. Because, like, I like using eyeshadow. But that's just me. Actually, Kathleen Lights, like, just said that she loves, like, a simple crease shade and, like, a really beautiful, like, sparkly sheer color on her lid right now. So that was what I was kind of going for today, and I really, really like it, so. Alright, so let me just grab my face makeup, and then we'll do my face. Okay, so for my face, I'm just gonna prime with my MAC Fix Plus. And then I'm just going to go in with my Pretty Fresh Hydrolonic Acid Primer from Colourpop. This one, I don't know how I feel about this because, like, it came, like, old, honestly. And I've never really been able to, like, enjoy it as much. I mean, it is super hydrating on the skin. And I really like how my skin feels when I use it, but, like, it's just, like, the scent that, like, throws me off. It's probably fine, but, like, I don't know. It just kind of smells like old coconuts to me rather than, you know, fresh, like, coconuts. And then for my face, I'm just going to use my Pretty Fresh Hydrolonic Acid Tinted Moisturizer because, like, on really hot days, that, like, this and the Urban Decay one are, like, the only two products I really want to use. And I want to use this up, so I'm just going to apply it. I'm probably not going to repurchase it when I do use it up, because I want to like use like some of the other foundations and stuff in my collection, but this will probably last at least another month or two in my collection, because probably won't use it up anytime soon, but I feel like we're getting there. So, but I do want to use it up, so I want to use it as much as I can, obviously. And I'm just going to blend that out. But it is really nice for like really, really hot days. And I just used my Urban Decay one, so. And this one like gives me an even lighter coverage than most of my other. This is probably my lightest coverage complexion product in my collection, so that's why I like using it on really hot days. Like even the Urban Decay one like provides a decent amount of coverage, so sometimes I don't love using that on really hot days. I mean, it is super hydrating though, but this one just like, it doesn't like just, it feels like nothing on your skin, so that's why I love using it on hot days. Let me keep on explaining why I like it, right? So I haven't really been watching any shows too consistently, to be honest. The only show I really have been watching is The Sopranos with Josh. And I love it, so like that's really like the only show I've been consistently watching. We just finished the second season like a couple days ago. And now we're probably going to start the third season today. But like, I love it. I'll watch it like whenever. So that's really the only show I've been watching. And then for my concealer, I'm just going to use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. Because as you guys can see, this is pretty much almost done. So I want to use this up too. This is probably like my third one I will have used up at this point. I love this concealer. I want to do it pretty lightly on my face and then like mostly just concentrate it on my under eyes because again, I want really light coverage today. But yeah, I haven't been able to commit to a TV show in a while. That's why I watched Bridgerton and Queen's Gambit, because Queen's Gambit was a mini-series and Bridgerton won't even come back until like next year, so I want to watch either Broadchurch or there was another show. Josh really wants me to watch Ted Lasso, and we did watch that. We did start it the last time I was with him, and it's really cute, so those are probably the only two shows we're going to be watching right now. And then I'm also like still rewatching New Girl because I usually just put that on if he like falls asleep when I'm hanging out with him. Then I'll just watch that. And I'm almost done with like the 5th season already, so that's the only show I've been able to rewatch besides like Breaking Bad lately. I'm so glad I rewatched Breaking Bad last year during quarantine and everything. And we have watched a few Disney movies recently, like we watched Raya because he hasn't seen that, and I haven't seen it since it came out, so I really wanted to rewatch it with him, and he loved it. And what other movies did we watch recently? We watched Luca too. I also watched Luca with my mom, so I've seen both of those movies twice now. Just, you know, watching like simple, like fun movies, like is what we like watching sometimes, so yeah. And I'm just going to set my under eyes with my Becca powder. I'm not going to set my face because I do have like a liquid blush to try, because I've been wanting to try it like all week, so I just want to try it finally with you guys. Need a little bit more powder. And I want to like lightly set my under eyes because I don't want too much powder either. Let me just message my boyfriend real quick. Okay. And then I'm just gonna line my waterline real quick with my Bambi liner from Colourpop. I got up pretty late today. I mean, I do set a phone alarm for myself, but then I also set like my clock alarm on my desk, and for some reason I forgot to turn on my alarm on my desk last night, so I was waiting for it to go off and I was still in bed because the alarm that I set on my phone, like, I never get up for that one, and then the one on my clock wasn't set, so that was my bad. So I'm just gonna prime my eyes real quick. And I'm gonna grab the mascara that I'm using because I forgot to grab it. But yeah, I'm being pretty boring right now because like a lot has happened, and like when I film I like to relax and just do my makeup. So like I feel like if I start talking about a lot of the stuff that has happened, it'll just stress me out. So yeah, let me grab my mascara. Okay, and then for my mascara, I'm gonna use the NYX On The Rise Volume Liftmascara. Because I haven't used it in a little while. Just wanted to whip it out and use it today. It's a pretty good natural mascara, but it also gives me some pretty good length as well. So how are you guys doing? How is everybody with COVID and everything? I just haven't really brought it up in a while because I know it's very upsetting to talk about for some people still. It's also upsetting for me to talk about. But, you know, it hasn't went away, and I understand if people, you know, it is a sensitive subject for a lot of people, so, but I just hope everybody's being safe. I hope you guys are getting vaccinated. And I just hope you guys, you know, understand that, like, being vaccinated is better than not. So, I understand, like, some people just won't listen to that, but at the same time, like, you know, just protect yourselves. Wear a mask. That's all I can really say if you don't want to get vaccinated, but at this point, it's kind of getting to be pretty scary again with the Delta variant. So as of right now, for myself, since I had COVID back in March and I'm fully vaccinated, I probably am okay, but I'm still being cautious. Like, I'm still like seeing my friends around my area. What is going on with that lash? Like, the so annoying. Like it's kind, you know what? I don't care. I just don't care. And the crease looks pretty good, so we're Gucci. I'm just seeing my friends around the area. Like, I am going to see one of my other friends that I haven't seen in like, I think almost 2 years at this point, because she is throwing like this going away party, but it's like very few people because probably like you can't have that many people in a party still, even though they're like doing that in NYC. I don't really know why, but whatever. Okay, and then I'm just gonna use this color right here from Colourpop on my inner corners. We're almost done though. I know I'm all over the place with this. Like, sometimes it's hard for me to gather my thoughts because I have ADD. But, you know, I'm just glad my friends are okay right now. I've kind of been a nervous wreck about everybody. It's been a really hard month or two for me. So I just try to compartmentalize everything. It's very difficult sometimes, but I actually started taking magnesium, and I think it's been helping my anxiety a lot. It has been helping me like calm down and everything. So, because I haven't really had panic attacks in a while, but I also think it's because since Liz passed away last month, it really was taking a toll on my body physically and mentally. So I think that's why I had a lot more panic attacks then as opposed to now. But I am doing better, and I appreciate everyone that messages me still about it. You guys are so sweet. And thank you for checking in on me. It really does mean the world to me. So, from bronzer, I'm going to use, but I just hope you guys are staying safe. I worry about you guys too. I'm going to use the Milani. Why did I feel like I said that weird? Dolce bronzer. I'm not going to say Milani 50 million times. And I'm just going to bronze up my skin. Did I set my face? Because I don't remember. I'm just going to set like the outside of my face. Yeah, I don't think I did. Because again, I want to use the like liquid blush. So I'm just going to set like where I'm bronzing. Which is like right here. Because I always wonder like why my bronzer goes on weird sometimes. And I'm like, oh, because I didn't set that area. So, and the Wet n Wild powder is so light. So it really feels like nothing when I use it. But we're almost done. I think I'm just going to use a lip oil today. Because I really don't want like any crazy like lip product today. Because I always end up wiping it off when I get to his house anyway. So okay, so for the blush, we are going to use, where is it? Oh God, if I could reach it. Oh my God. I'm going to use the Colourpop Cheek Dew Serum Blush in the shade Sour Cherry. I have not used this yet, so I would like to use it today. I have not tried these serum blushes from Colourpop yet. This is my first one. I've been kind of curious in trying them out, so this is what it looks like. And it's kind of like a reddish color. So I'm just going to take a little bit on the back of my hand. Not too much, because I've heard that that's how people have been applying it. And I'm just going to kind of swirl it on the back of my hand. And I'm just going to apply it. Hopefully it's not too pigmented. I'm a little bit nervous. Oh, that's pretty. And I think I'm just going to take my sponge and blend it in. Oh, that is actually pretty sheer. That's very sheer. I like that. And then I'm going to take it on this side and do the same thing. I do want a little bit more color on this side. And I'm going to, again, sheer it out with this. But I don't know. I'm always, like, not the biggest fan of, like, liquid blushes. But this is kind of nice, actually. It's very, very light. Like, I don't know how I feel about the Bite Beauty one still as well. But this one I kind of like. I might even like this more than the Bite Beauty one. But this actually goes pretty nicely over my foundation. That's nice. I like that. It's very light, and I like it for like this kind of look. But it is kind of fading already. It's fine. I don't really care. It looks nice. I think that's all I'm going to apply for that. I mean, I can just take what's on the back of my hand with my sponge if I want a little bit more. Yeah, I like that. I always end up liking it more with a sponge with these kind of products. Okay, and then for highlighter, I'm just going to use the Colourpop Stick Colourpop Light Stick in the shade Bullseye. These are beautiful, so I'm just going to take this and probably just apply it like that. And then I'm going to blend it out with my fingers. I'm going to do the same over here. But I actually really like applying these with my fingers. Just like a simple... But these are actually really, really pretty. What I've heard is that these like liquid blushes kind of interfere with your highlighter. So I think that this type of highlight is probably better for when I use this blush, because it's, you know, not a powder. It's like a stick formula. So that might be a little bit better. These things got so overlooked from them because they are really, really beautiful, the stick highlighter and blush. I love the stick blushes. I mean, I only have one from them, but that's also stunning. Oh, it's so pretty though. Yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do for highlight. I think that's super stunning. Ooh, yes. And then I'm just going to set my face, because I feel like we've been sitting here for a million years, because I need to get out of here. And then I'm just gonna pick out a lip product. Just give me a second. Okay, and for my lips, I'm just gonna use one of the Just a Tint lip crayons from Colourpop. I love these things for like really light makeup days, so I'm just gonna use the lighter one, like the nudish one, and that's it. I can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna finish applying it off camera. Okay, you guys, so this is the finished look. Here are the eyes. So pretty, that sparkle on the lid. I'm obsessed. The cheeks and the lips. So really light summer makeup. Very simple eyes with a sparkle on the lid, and then like really light tinted moisturizer with the serum blush and the highlighter, and then like really light tint on the lips. So that's usually like my favorite kind of summer look. So yeah, I love you guys. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram at CPW819, and check out my Poshmark at the same handle, which is CPW819. And I love you guys. I have to go. Bye.